So start by raising your seat. I'm just sitting on a folded blanket here, but it could be slightly higher. It could be a thin cushion or even 2 folded blankets if you prefer. Just enough that you can sit upright. And then take your first leg, doesn't matter which one it is, in front of you so that the shin is pretty much parallel to the front of your mat. And you'll note that that means that your knee comes in quite narrow. Demonstrated perfectly here, very often that means that the knee doesn't relax onto the ground. My hip doesn't have that rotation that my knee goes down to the ground. So prop underneath it. If that's your situation, same as me, then put something underneath it so the bones of your legs are supported, the joint feels happy, no pressure, no discomfort there. Then slightly flex your underneath ankle for a moment, because you're going to take the other leg and give it a little rock around. Yeah, just feel out the hip. And see if you can place this top leg so the ankle lines up with the knee. The ankle stacks on top of the knee. And then you'll get the same on the other side. Again, this is very common, very normal, that there's a gap between the leg and the foot. We don't really want to leave that space hanging and open. We want to support in underneath the joint. So this is square pose, this kind of stacked position with the shins. It's very common that it's a bit too strong. If it is too strong, you could just sit in a comfortable cross-legged position instead. And then same as square pose, when we switch sides, you just switch to the other leg. So any cross-legged position that you like. If this is really comfortable, then you could take it further, and you have to be super careful and just go slowly as always and edge your way forwards. You have time. The movement may be very small before you can feel a lot of sensation, in which case just keep it small. If you know you can do more and it seems appealing or interesting to you to edge forwards, then go ahead. You can create a little counter for yourself. And of course, the further forwards you go, usually the stronger it gets. If this is the version for you, if something around here is just right for you, then you can stay. If you're finding all of this really overwhelming and actually sitting cross-legged is not even very comfortable for you, then the other option I'm going to offer you to explore. So if you're fine with that, just stay as you are. The other option, if it's all very tight and you feel sort of referred pressure in your knee, then come to sit like this instead and cross your shin over and see if this is any better. Just to familiarise your body with that range of movement instead. You can make it gentler by sliding the foot that's on the ground away from you. And whichever version you've chosen, you're going to take another 30 seconds to a minute there. If your hips are very, very mobile, I'm sure you've already discovered that you would be in a version like this. And maybe even forwards. Let's move on over to the other side. So take a breath in. As you exhale, push into your hands, navel in, and then just slowly edge your way back. Use your arms to help the top leg off. The underneath leg sneaks out, and you can just take a moment midway. And when your hips, your body feels ready, you could explore the other side. So the other leg in underneath. Again, just notice, watch, observe. What kind of setup do you need? Generally, if there's a big gaping hole, then just fill it with something. Yeah, put in a cushion or something. And what you would have seen on the first side is that my body wasn't comfortable without the props to start with. And then when I came back to the posture, it was fine. The knees were sinking right down, the hips felt very comfortable, there was no pressure in any of the joints. So if you notice that the posture sort of develops and changes over the duration of the minutes that you're in it, I think it's fine to adjust kind of as you go, if that means taking props out because it's become comfortable, or even going the other way and putting more props in because you're not comfortable. And again, don't forget you can sit upright, you don't have to edge forwards. You pick the version that's right for you, and then take some time in it. The beauty of Yin is that you really notice everything. There's no hiding. There's so much time and space to really observe how the body's responding. This can equally be frustrating, difficult. There's no escape. The only rule that we can lay down with ourselves with that is we just notice, we observe, and then we respond in the kindest way possible. Sometimes that might be just to back off and come out. Sometimes it might be to stay with, to be with, to explore that sensation. Again, another minute. Feel the breathing deepen. As you exhale, press into your palms, draw your navel in a little bit and creep your way back. Again, use your hands, your arms to just help the top leg. Bring the underneath leg out. Bring both knees in and then come to lie down on your back. As you lie down, take it as an opportunity to notice anything. If you're really interested in these yin postures, have a look through the playlist, the YouTube playlist, and feel free to do a couple more and build it into your own little sequence. That's all for now. Enjoy.